down, quantity goes up. When there's no change in price, there can be nothing. Right? Yeah. Because it says it changes because of price. So if the price is not changing, it will not change. Right? Hey. If there's no change in price, you don't expect change in quantity. Okay? Now, we are saying, what can happen when your income has gone up, for example? We are not talking about the price has gone up. We are saying income has gone up. Price is still the same. What will happen? You buy more, right? Because you have more money. Price is still the same. Okay? What does that mean? You should remember, those are prices. Not mandates like that, yes? You know the price quantity. Okay? At 10 kwacha, you have 100 kwacha. At 10 kwacha, you buy 10 mandats. At 20 kwacha, you buy 5 mandats. At 50 kwacha, you buy 2. You only have 100 kwacha. That's your income. What happens if instead of 100 kwacha, you need 200 kwacha? When price is 10, what are you going to buy? 20. 10. 4. It has changed because of income. At this price, you are 10 kwacha here. When you had 100 kwacha, you were buying 10. When you had 200 kwacha in your pocket, now you are buying 20. At the same price, you are buying more, right? At the same price, you are buying more. So we are saying, at the same price, you will now be buying more. It means you are not using this. You are not using this. Just as here. This one here, we are approaching this one to be this one. We are approaching this into a graph. Now when you have 200 kwacha instead of 100, you'll be plotting a different graph. Because at the same price you are buying more. At each of the price you are buying more. Okay? So if now you'll be buying more, it means this thing has shifted. Now your demand is like this. So at the same price, now you will be buying here. That's the income effect. At the same price, because your income has increased, you are buying more. The price has not changed. And when you look at your exam sheet, a lot of you have told you wrong, inaccurate. Some have said use law of demand. Question number 1. Mumaraki sas. Ambili mango pasal mabanks for just bond charge solely. Otherwise, most of you were going to be 0 on question number 1. The price has not changed. When we are saying income effect, the effect is not really the price is the same. But at each price you are buying more because your income has gone up. So that is income effect. What about if your income became less? At each price you buy less. So at each price you buy less. If your income has become lower, at each price you will be buying less. So this thing will have moved like this. When it is moving like this, your income has become less. Because at this price here, when your income was here, you were buying here. Now your income is less, you will be buying here. When your income has improved or increased, you will buy more at the same price. So I needed you to Mujambure George, if my income improves, I'll be buying more at this price. If my income is less, has gone down, I will buy less at each price. This price is not changing. So for all these five, it is easy. Substitution effect, complementary, tasty, future expectation. Please, price is not changing of this mandate. Price is still the same. And the law of demand says when the price has not changed, output which is body that is changed. Now, here we are saying this law of demand can be affected by income. That's why we are saying income effect. So the demand moves. Substitution. We are talking about mandate. When we are saying substitution, we don't mean that the price of mandate is changing. No. The price of mandate is still the same, but there will be substitution. How? How can substitution effect attack us with this law? Because what we are saying is that we are being attacked using this law of demand. Above, we have been attacked by income. Income changes has attacked us. Because at the same price in the index, quantity demanded is seen. What about in terms of substitution? What will happen? So, mandate ima indrana donut. Okay? So, supposing the price of donuts, not mandate is still that price there, P1. But the price of mandate has gone down. What will happen? People are moving away from you. Mtengo si unakweze, but the people are running away and going to go and buy Madonna. Are we together? The price of Madonna is still the same. But the price of Madonna is demand schedule Yamada. And the law of demand is telling us when price changes, that's when the quantity changes. But in this case, the price of Madonna has not changed. But what has changed is a substitute product, Madonna, Mtengwa, Sika. Usika kwa mtengo wa Madonna, utipochika ifea mezi mapaka Madonna. Ife mtengo wa nususi na shingi. But people are running to Madonna. What will happen? Our demand will down. It's a big misunderstanding. John. So it means now from the Gomeo our demand ya mandazi yasintha chifukwa cha zimene zachitika ku McDonald's. Now our demand is this one. At this price we'll be selling less. Muveza Mwaveza. If you haven't, please can tell me if I should repeat. Who wants me to repeat? Okay. We are saying this is our demand shade to Yamandai. Ya brewing. This is our demand shade to Yamandai. Now at this price, then what is nothing? For Mavuto, McDonald's, I mean, I'm a Mandai at Sunday. And hopefully some McDonald's at Sunday. If you watch this Nasisi, it's still P1. And from Tower Wife, Magabura Madonna. So from the word for Moja, the Mesma Brita Duro, neither the Puyana, they will be because people are going to go and buy Madonna. So at that price, you sit na seed, come now we are selling late. Law of demand says, nothing should change. When price has not changed, you cannot experience changes in quantity that you take. You should not experience anything when price has not changed. But above the price, but we are experiencing something. We are experiencing something even though the price has not changed. That's what we're talking about. So we are experiencing something because of a substitute product, Madonna. Okay? So this is what has happened. Now we are selling less at the same price. It means demand here has been high. Yamandasi has seen quite as many as Madonna. So it has shifted like this. It has shifted from here. This line has shifted like this. The same thing can happen. In you mtengo mandasi simu na kitu. Kama Madonna akweza times 2. Akweza mitengo ya Madonna. In we simu na kitu. The same price. But over a sudden you find there are so many people demanding your mandasi. And you simu na kitu. Just because Abdul Madonna's Abuela kwa inu. So at each price you'll be selling more. It means in that case your demand has shifted to the right. Now you'll be selling more at the same price. You were selling this much, now you'll be selling this much. Here we are dealing with law of demand. If price doesn't change, output that should not change under normal circumstances. Unless so your demand change is actually not the same. That line is no longer the same. You are not moving along that line. The law of demand is about moving along this line here. You are only moving along this line. You are not moving outside this line. You are moving along. Quantity changes with price along this. But when something happens, it can shift this thing this way or it can shift this thing this way. That's what we mean by effect. Income effect, substitution effect. What about complementary? Complementary, when you are going to explain complementary effect, the same thing. Price Yamandasi na CJ. koma mwina chimene chasintha ndi chake chimene zimayendera limodzi. So for us to give an example which is very good, mina tingonena bread, because mandazi simu panga oje kwa bile ngati maika ku stoko kati mangodia. So let's say bread and dough. So in order to explain this, choose an example which makes sense. So for example, let's say this is dough. This is demand for stove. Okay? At this price, Margarita stove so much. My packet. And you take one more stove soon at least. It's still the same. Kuma all of a sudden, basically, I'm going to stove. Kuma simu na sisi mtengo stove. Kuma tukura kwa mbili. It could be that mtengo bread ndio wasika. Mtengo bread kuna wasika kumene kuja. It's nothing to do about your line here. If you have a line here to just stove and kudawa. Puli stove and tukura kwa mbili. Pamene ife mtengo sisi na sisi. The law of demand says only when the prices change, that's when quantity demand will change. So our price of stock is still the same, we are experiencing an increase. Meaning, since we just stock here, bread benefit hand, so people are buying too much, many bread and beef. They are going to price there. It means now our demand curve, yes, though we are seeing that we are no longer moving along this line. We are seeing that it has shifted to become this one. All because of a complementary product. A complementary product. That's the way you should be explaining, guys. When we are talking about low demand, then we are discussing what can happen. This is not the same way as describing the determinants of demand. No, it's not the same. It's a different approach. Our original product is the center. So, if we are saying future prices, for example, I think it was item number expectation of future prices. Let's assume what it is petrol. This is our petrol. You take one petrol, this is nothing here. We have not changed this. So if we have not changed the price, no quantity demanded should not change according to this law of demand. Law of demand doesn't allow change in quantity when the price has not changed. Law of demand does not allow a change in quantity if price is the same. If price has not changed, quantity cannot change. Now, assuming we are having this as petrol, so the future price to turn out a good thing. Petrol really abulisa 2,000 price. Of course, the 1,700 okay? Petrol is 2,000 today. So this is our demand. At 2,000 kwacha, petrol to pura 2,000 kwacha hii ababa 2,000 kwacha petrol. This is our petrol thing. Petrol ni uluyu. demand ya petrol imene. So at 2000 kwacha, this is the quantity we are buying. Nde tukudawa kuti all of a sudden nanto mkuvula petrol wambiri. Contrary to ngati kuti mtengo oje wasika. Mtengo tunasike. Koma kuvula petrol wambiri lero lya. Then you try to investigate unga wote auganiza wote petrol hapo ya mawa. Auti mtengo wa petrol mawa ukwera. So they are buying so much more today than 2000. Mtengo tunasike koma growth in because mukasita mtengo according to law of demand mukasita mtengo tupamene quantity imakula. Sio? Koma baba sisi na sisi mtengo wa petrol ndio omwewo koma quantity yogulidwa ikukula. Why? And ambabuti ati mawa okukwera. So they are trying to limit money with future price. No good reason koma angomba price is not in there. So that's the effect of expected future price. Now, Zina, it can, so this, in this case, demand yet shift at each price to put a petrol one be just because I'm putting my petrol away. I can put petrol now and see what will happen. And what we have in filling station, I have now out of 6. So instead of putting quantity ye from the woo to basically and to attack warning, we are saying less. So it means your demand has shifted from here to this way. Now at the same price you are selling very little compared to many of kind. The demand has shifted. What about taste? Effect ya taste or difference? Many of it is different. That's the only one which is different. Because effect ya taste does not follow the law of demand in the sense that they don't care about the price. Kaya mkweze tembo, kaya mtise tembo, yuwa makura bichimozi. Okay? So for them, the demand is inelastic. It just respond. Maweza ndengo and okura because the way, which is contrary to what demand law of demand says. Maweza ndengo and okura because the way. Okay? So that one you could explain without it. By response to question number 1. This is motivated. When you go back, muka oneso makuku aja anaba musura kumwili. Gasimuna base come back to me or you can muko za kupita kwa WhatsApp banga afudishabu za usina base. What I want is that all watch you back. Ulete la simu chapu. Kamele timu kuwa mzini. Question number 2. Question number 2. was the easiest. Because in a name explanation or two one being. Question number 2 was about this same thing. And how many mapanga revision napanga kumasili kujua kwenye kumakutonisha. This was about elasticity. Ambili amene muna yesa munaletea. Some actually very badly mwina mukana yesera kutolina. Kutumene la kukwedegani amene muna yesa. I think only one or two nobody had even 20 or 18% out of 25. It was so bad. Then the Buddha was elasticity. Responsiveness to changes in price. Responsiveness to changes in price. Each. So let's say this is demand. Kodi ino muzi tikamati elasticity chimanena measure with that slope E. Because this slope will be different from this. Slope E cannot be the same as the poverty family branch. Yeah. Mugona ka slope wakaka meni kasiani nani? Slope E. This yana because ababa to be mupange uje muna uli it will be almost close to uje katano agaga ulitika panya. So let's say price has changed from here to there. Okay? What are we? If you check your muscle, Mugona price change here. This price change with this demand curve, this is the quantity change with that price change. That same price change, when you are dealing with this demand curve, you pasani kawaje nikoche you pasani kajani ka quantity change kochepa. Are you able to see? Okay? Where it is very steep, the change in price gives you very little change in quantity. When it is flatter, the same change in price gives you a higher quantity change. Sure? I don't know that much more than that. Because I'm not getting a lot of feedback. Let's say when you have something flatter like this, and when you have something steeper like this, okay, and the demand here. This one is flatter. This one is steeper. This one, so let's say, change in price is carrying more. The same change in price from here, okay? And then the price goes up to here. So P1, P2. So price has gone up. So you expect quantity demand to become low, right? You see? With this same change in price, this steeper one only gives you this change in quantity. Quantity reduces from here to there. Only this change. But this flatter one, that same change gives you a bigger change in quantity. From here to there. So, one of those curves is more responsive. Meaning it's responding more to changes in price. So this one is changing more to changes in price than this one. So that's what we talk about how it's responding. We had this same change in price, but this one is responding more, this one is responding less. That's what we mean by elasticity, responding to changes in price. Now, the questions were, we should draw and we should label. Either too much to draw, too much to label. Mangolemba, overlay. Mangolemba, what is this? Too much to label. Or also more to label. Now, infinitely elastic demand, meaning a small change gives you huge changes in quantity. A small change in price gives you a big response, immeasurable, infinitely elastic. Infinitely elastic is not infinitely inelastic. When we say elastic, it means it is responding. So infinitely elastic means a small change gives you a small change in price gives you a big response. So what have I said here? That the flatter the line, the more it is responsive. Okay? So if you make it flatter, it means it will respond immeasurable. So if it's infinitely elastic, means we just need to make sure this thing becomes even more flat. So how flat can we make this? We can make it even just horizontal. Okay? That's the most flat thing you can have, right? We said the flatter, the higher the response. So if we can make it the most flat, and the most flat will be just a line, which is horizontal. So this is infinitely elastic demand, and you have to label. And I told you that in the example I gave you, that when the curve is steep, the rate responds. So how far can we go in terms of being very steep? Which is correct steep? Steep. If you want it to be completely steep, what do we do? Make it look vertical, right? Right? That's the highest, that's the maximum steepness you can get. Okay? So if you want completely inelastic, infinitely inelastic, or zero response, if you want zero response, then you just make it straight. This will be zero response. This will be amazing response, because any change, any drop in price will give you the highest you can ever get. Any rise in price will give you nothing. Nobody will buy your thing. Bungo kweza the one part. Nobody will buy your thing. Everybody has gone away. Bungo sister by one part. Whatever you have will be gone. That's what this one means. But this one is similar to those issues of test. Or obedient or quantity demanded, you carry away. Your way over because it's straight. The same thing you can do about supply and in terms of infinitely elastic or zero elastic. Symmetrical Ufutani was going to be unitary. Unitary Imafuta draw. Maybe like this, I don't know. Unitary, what it means is that 10% change in price will give you 10% change in quantity. 20% change in price will give you 20% change in quantity. Meaning it gives you equal measure. So it's unitary. Then how the name of to draw, you have water. They would have happened, you cannot, we must clear out the you must put out which is draw with the wheel. Because what it means is that if this is A and this is B, B should be equal to A. This, if you measure this, should be equal to if you measure this. So that would be unitary. 10% change in price gives you 10% change in quantity demanded. Okay? So the distance between here and here should be the same. Muridi kusolina bamego. Panamba 2 tarongotora kapenani. Muzipesa bwino tukati mabwerato mumba Simufuna kuti muzalepera pamafailo stamp. Muzivese bwino bwino. Career elasticity is how is the quantity responding to changes in price. That's what we talk about. It can also be on other things. You can say income elasticity. How does the demand change in response to changes in income? You read, you will see a lot of details about my elasticity. Okay? So quickly, I don't know how many minutes I have. You are 15 minutes. Good in that way, we are very what about it? Number 3 was quantity. Quantity of goods supplied depends on a number of factors that include the price. Now, then I include the price. So don't tell me you know also this model is pricing. Number 3 question was quantity of goods supplied depends on a number of factors that include price. Mukaya has to price. Present and discuss the factors in detail. That supply my factors like is judged. I'm being Magonda Managers Minutes, government intervention from all the author of the program, we will not allow that. Government regulation, yes. Because sometimes you can restrict don't produce this, or housing restrictive measures, like open license. Okay? Kuma 1, cost of production. Okay? Tamale bani. Mungoni angana. Cost of production, ima bandita uji, and who are paying ukwalita ubwele kupita katundu kumati. Sometimes it's not just the cost of production, because cost of production, what are the factors of production? Labor, land, chanchani, raw materials, all those things, you may find that they are becoming more and more expensive. And it might actually disturb your budget. And that disturbance on your budget can disturb your supply. The things that you produce. Okay? For months, now even the availability. Now you find a situation where raw materials have suddenly become scarce. So, cost of production, 1. Availability of factors of production or raw materials, input is another issue. Technology is the third issue. Technology can actually make you produce more efficiently, producing better quantities in few time, in a little time. Season also is true. There are certain things you cannot produce in a particular season. Weather or natural disasters can affect supply. What else? Lazima iko zina. What have I forgotten? Yeah, customers, Yeah, income of customers, yes. That would be, yeah. On what?
Income of customers.
It's basically relating to demand. When there's no demand, you are likely, it's likely to affect your morale. Your morale. You can imagine today you have gone to sell your product, and serve, right? Okay? Now, you will start cutting down. You start reducing. So the quantity supply will start getting lower. So these are sometimes, that income, sometimes you can also say market conditions. When you are listing down all these factors of supply, you can decide to be more sexy or whatever. You can say market conditions, income. You are just trying to, provided you explain. You can use fancy or sexy ways, it doesn't matter. But explanation is what is important. What you mean. So you say market conditions. The market conditions meaning demand fluctuating, for example, or consumer preferences. So sometimes you remember what we were talking about in consumer sovereignty. Theoretically, it guides what producers should make. Yeah. So preferences market conditions. But you can be specific, you can talk about income, you can talk about preferences, those things are grouped under market conditions. Okay? So we have said cost of production, availability of resources, raw materials and factors of production. And we talked about technology, we talked about government regulations, weather conditions, seasons, market conditions, and blah, 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 blah. And that was easy. It's a winner out of Yakata. Or Pufan will put it. So pay attention. Number 4 was production function. Production function is not a production function. Yeah. What is a production function? Several times. But some people wrote something else. This is a mathematical relationship, physical relationship between inputs and outputs. That's all. That's what the production function is. The relationship between input and output. And what are the assumptions? The major assumptions are just 2. 1, technology is fixed in the short run. And you can say a lot of things about that, what that means. Technology is fixed in the short run. 2, assumption number 2 was that you are using only 2 factors of production: labor and capital. Remember the cost diagram? Yeah. Those were the assumptions. We know that there are so many factors of production, but we assume it's just 2 to simplify, so we can do other inferences. There's those whereas, but these are the major things. That's what you are supposed to do. So, 1, the relationship between input and output. 2, assumptions. And then, what is the importance of a production function? How is it important? It helps producers to determine how to allocate their resources, such as their labor and capital, to minimize what? Cost. It also helps people to efficiently allocate these resources, because businesses have different endowments, meaning thousand labor in your area, capital or vice versa. So when you know the mixture for each output, you can choose the best mixture for your what suits you. Which combination? Depending on the availability of those 2 resources that at your disposal. Not all companies have the same access. You might be located in an area where labor is scarce. So if there is a combination where there is more labor than capital, maybe that combination is not good for you. Remember, there can be various combinations but giving you the same output. So you choose which combination is better for you. So you can identify the most efficient combination of inputs. It also helps in cost management, depending on which inputs are more expensive in your area. So cost management. It can also, you also use it to gain a competitive advantage. Competitive advantage meaning when you are producing. You know, when you have so many people producing something and selling, and the price is determined by the market, no sale. For you to make profit, you have to make sure you are the one who is producing at less cost. So let's say we put like kuku here, my broiler chicken. Okay? You are here in area 15, and there are a number of you who are selling broiler chicken. The only way you can maximize your profit to beat others is by making sure you are producing that broiler chicken at less cost than your friend. So that's gaining a competitive advantage. So you can even afford to say, my chicken, I'm selling it at 200 kojari. Because you know your cost. You know the combination of inputs you use to produce this chicken. And maybe you are using the least cost way. So as a business, knowing the cost function will help you. When we say, knowing the production function. Production function is about you are mixing my input to produce an output. So an output will be 10 baht. So you are mixing it in various ways will give you 10 baht. You mix it this way, 10 baht. Mixing it this way, 10 baht. Mixing that way, 10 baht. So then you choose. Okay? Remember when we talked about whether you use more fertilizer or more labor. In labor, I remember I gave those examples. So this makes this function helps you to make informed. I think this is Marisa Mafu. Going through all the mafuzo. Naona George. Cost function. Kukutu kusayina. Wawe. Ili ngati mwakana tunibombe. Nakatiti machezo mkugawa mapepa. Atoto kuda finish. Saina. Hiyo. Sasa basi. Au koni. You're waiting. You wait until tomorrow. Okay. BPS 001. BPS 001. BPS 001. BPS 002. What do you want to say about? Anybody? Oh, You can do better, Mr. BPS 18. BPS 18. BPS 19. BENT 2. Then you are the only one with BNT. What's happening? Which Chapasuka? BBA 24. Yango Jebe. What is it like there? Jason. BPS 17. BTD 12. Are you correct? Number one, yeah. Huh? VAJ 007.